Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive.
What?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not...
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sure everyone who's...
Some of us have not eaten that.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters?
So, I think it's better if...
I see!
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't...
Why am I in a video get cut? A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. Huh?
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway... I see!
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday! Let's move on to girl...
Girl D is my hero, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F. I see!
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Another person? It was one of the names. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Mioda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on! Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how... Since you beat the game.
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why...
By the way, what role did Guy F...
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
You said the game is a...
Yeah, I have something wrong with that? It's not just a game. That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easy, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your...
Shut the fuck up! I see. So you're never gonna accept that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your...
Nagito, you seem to be doubting...
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as a... That's why. I'd be much happier if... Okay, you're starting...
Anyway, now even...
Girl A is Mikan, and the first victim in the game.
That's just a story.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What?
Getting killed is so...
My! Such awful...
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game.
Then let's hurry up and solve it! I see!
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently, girl, you're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl, in order to make that clear, we need to know...
It's the murder that occurred. Look, I made a map of...
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is the basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, Girl A, Girl B, Girl immediately, they climbed the... Girl E was in front of the music room but the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the... Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen. How does that...
Yep, an understandable...
But it wasn't a pervert, right?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she...
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before...
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then... forget...
It's not you...
Hey! Is Girl E really the killer?
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E get to the front of the music? To go back to the music, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, I think the other four girls should...
At the entrance, heard the sound of the window shut.
No, that's wrong!
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window...
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the four girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the four girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the four girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred.
So, when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see! Now the
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet!
Who cares about the murder weapon?
Not cool!
What the heck? Fine. Let's figure out the weapon, which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the
The weapon is pretty unconventional. Now then!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going...
The investigation conducted.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that. I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness.
Just as
You're not chosen at all!
And what if the gravel was put in... If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice.
Girl D. You're talking about...
Huh? Mahiru is
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious.
You can?
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th. I might as well ask just in case. I see!
It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But what? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth...
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as
That is, they don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. If no one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhika, Girl E and Mahiru were...
You sure do talk a lot of shit.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that?
I can prove it with this! I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already?
You better cut that out right now!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just gonna go end. It's true for you. I mean, there's a possibility.
Shrimp!
The true killer played that game, and most likely that person could be using that knowledge to try to set up for Yuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer
Isn't that what happened, Yuhiko?
Huh?
Don't you understand?
What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch? What are you saying, you four-eyed accusing me of
Why do you doubt he— Do you know where Hiyoko— She was at the beach house, the scene of the—
But I didn't go to the beach! I was wishing Mr. Ants all day! What are you saying, accusing me of—
Why do you doubt— Do you know where Hiyoko— She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, that's wrong!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously,
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
Nachi, the footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house, which means when the owner of these footprints—
different entrance. Are you talking—
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, which means
I remember now! I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning—
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk—
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass!
Huh? People who call other people liars. If you say I'm lying, prove it. I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any—
Then you didn't at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her when I never even— Is this a panel of idiots? I did go to the— but only during my— I didn't go any—
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Damn it!
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong!
Only during your morning walk, huh?
That letter!
I see. So Hiyoko was a—
What is that letter?
Oh, snap! I remember.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she meant Mahiru, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for—
You're wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. No, it's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that's—
It's the truth.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste anyway. That letter in Kazuichi's testament—
Seriously? I'm telling the truth!
Is she really crying?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to... And then you went ahead to the beach. There's evidence.
Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. Hiyoko. You're...
What's a gummy?
I have Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door.
We have presented the proof.
It's a trap! Who's someone? It must be that one person. But then there was a suspicious mask.
You're the one who wore that mask.
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. Huh? That mask says it all. Which means the legendary...
Don't blame Miss Sonia!
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already?
It's on your... Oh, why can't...
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery. Hiyoko is this...
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt you went to the beach house.
And weren't you also... So that's when you dropped the... You waited for your chance to kill, and afterward you...
At the time, the girl was locked up, so you were forced to...
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict. Hiyoko is this...
There's no doubt you went to the beach house.
And weren't you also... So that's when you dropped the gun... No, that's wrong!
About that gummy. Did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is...
You're an idiot too, you know. You're the one who...
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's no mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped... See? Damn, I'll get my revenge!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear? Just don't be stupid! I'm not done backing you into a corner yet! We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprint.
It's true, that's an important, and we can thank Ma.
What is that?
Mahiru used her last ounce to block the door to the... We have the evidence...
That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk!
We're not done with Hiyoko. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprint.
It's true, that's an and we can thank Ma.
What is that? Mahiru used her last ounce...
No, that's wrong!
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up...
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko.
Seriously? Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also... If she handled a body that bloody...
Huh? But... She was clean.
See? I told... Yay!
I won't let you look down on me! We haven't decided that!
Hey, Fuyuhiko.
What? Shut up! I'm telling you, she... Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words. Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was...
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
I see!
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before. Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's important.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did he... Like I've been saying,
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious? Because if so...
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. All right, I'll bend your body in half, so that actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
hey, more important, it's okay.
Yeah.
See? Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono. There's no way I would kill a nice... You guys are stupid! Hyoko. Shut the hell up, pig barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die. I'm sorry.
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have...
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you're...
Like I said,
Yeah, I got that already, so...
I would like to know too.
fine. Earlier this morning, she asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But
Damn it! So that was... 'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it.
So, what was your...
I told her it was fine. I mean, unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m. Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one. I saw this letter.
I can prove it with this! This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different? Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m.
Whoa!
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but
Hyoko, since you wrote it, like I said, I never wrote the letter.
I see!
the killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their action.
That seems very likely. Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part.
I was going to tell you in this part. It seems there's in this part. Let's keep the killer.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding.
So they completely.
Really? I've offered to help so many times. It's all my fault.
Here we go again. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right?
What's most important is what happened after.
It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of. That medicine. I thought that place seemed unsafe.
If you were aware of that from the start,
When I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
I was scared. It was really. The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start, and for that reason, they
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to. That's horrible! Hiyoko!
Is it really okay to believe?
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. So if you believe in each other so easily...
you're wrong, Fuyuhiko. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, the killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. Serious. I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I—
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to.
There should be a new clue contained in. So, let us believe Hiyoko. Yep. Good job. Hey, what do you think of that? Whoa.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know it. The only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Well now. Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
My heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's... Oh, I can't do anything. Everyone do your best.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hiyoko...
If the killer was luring Hiyoko into a trap,
Do you mean
No, it was...
Huh?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there? Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't. Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
then does that mean...
At any rate...
it's all coming together! Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something. Didn't I just say that
Her personality got a hell of a lot more
No, there should have been a place for them to hide.
What are you saying?
Here! The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
Closet?
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of it. And you probably didn't look inside the closet, right?
But could two people even hide in such?
That's why the killer made sure to
Here! What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? But the shelf it was on. It was Two surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose because we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think. Then, the killer was close.
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kinda like, in for a penny, in for...
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure he finally left the...
I agree with that.
Seriously?
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask.
Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, oh, you shut up.
Sorry, Akane. Hey, Monokuma.
I believe
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when three or... Is the killer also included? Among...
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? Depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your three or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to...
Flexibility. So what about this time? Is it three people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it?
Which means three people other than the killer.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just...
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got...
However, before we proceed any further, the killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's...
Now that you mention it, that mystery...
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come now, let's... What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply want...
They couldn't use this shit, so washing it off would have...
They didn't have to... what about the... Maybe they wore one. Did they use something other... What did they do with the blood?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely...
Maybe it's because perhaps someone other than the killer knew... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use this shit, so washing it off...
They didn't have to... what about... Maybe they wore one. If they used something other than the shower... What did they do with the blood? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely...
Maybe it's because perhaps someone other... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use this shit, so washing it off would have been impossible. No, that's wrong!
They just needed to wash off the blood. It could have just as easily...
Something other than the I see!
Drinks inside the refrigerator.
I've seen through it. In theory,
What?
try to remember the riff that there's no problem. It's true there were in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down! We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those words! There were water...
How many times do I have...
That was after the incident, right? And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone?
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles.
Ah, you're right.
Well, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
What? You should have said then. The plastic water bottles were used, and dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple...
It seems you've...
See?
Is that...
Let me...
Only one! Echo.
Hey! What are you being quiet?
Then I should ask you this.
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, but there were no towels in the beach house. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just hold on, you saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the so maybe she really was swimming.
No one even saw her swim.
No.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner. So there's no...
Hold on. That's... You told me you didn't see anyone.
We haven't established...
Now that you...
The roadside door was blocked. Then how...
why are you... We might have an...
Huh?
Well...
Then let's hear this a little.
First...
I see!
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't... Well...
Huh. Don't you know how high that wind...
But what if...
She might have reached it by riding someone's
Is it possible an object was used?
And what happened to the...
Of course not!
Littering is prohibited.
You see?
No. Chiaki, don't fall asleep. You did? I thought you were saying I see. Huh? Heka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? And if you say she hid it in her special
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword. If I recall correctly, despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on.
Are you saying she used the—
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow!
Miss Sonia?
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, you have...
You're saying she used her... It would have been left in the shower room.
Who you he...
If she used... Got proof, you bastard! I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard! Shut up! Shut, bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut, bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, this is the end!
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, when she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, and after she climbed up to the window, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword. Akane said she's like a ninja. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. Even so, how You don't, Akane!
It's fine. I said it's fine.
Among flowers. Very well. If you had...
Can it wait until after?
This is important, and it relates. In the end, you had no connection to the events then.
So it's about that. I must say, in order to... I do not there is a... For the sake... Justice. Justice is the eternal... If justice ever... The world would immediately
It's
Justice must always... So I must... fight! This is... As the light of justice shines... Justice complete! The center of justice, that would be me. Now then...
What the fuck?
I am in the name of sparkling... What's going on? Everyone! Sparkling Justice is a clad in her very... She is supposed to be...
An ally of justice?
This mask is just like various items. Justice should all...
I don't get it, but...
This is Hey! Take a look!
This, huh?
So what's your answer to my previous...
This world must always be bathed. Evil must be eliminated immediately, no matter what.
Evil?
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on...
Then...
To protect justice, in order to protect justice, and...
Holy crap!
Echo.
No, true, It just shows I'm willing to become any...
I can't stand it!
Let's go over this incident. Everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case. She probably wanted to... Kyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation. However, the killer eavesdropped on it by preparing a specific item. That item was the letters. They sent... The letter Mahiru received told her to come. And the letter Hyoko by providing different times. Hyoko totally trusted that letter. Showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said. And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer, like... After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., she was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the metal bat that was... The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru... With that, the killer... They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is, it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene... However, by moving Mahiru's body. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of it. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had all. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gum. Finally, they couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house. A small window, however, that window was rather high up. The bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had... So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused.
I see. What a I haven't done anything.
What are you wrong?
That's no reason to...
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote.
There's no way. Justice can never be killed. To protect what's most important to you. Understand? Then I shall be direct in order to keep justice. It's not serious if I fall. Now, hurry!
Give me a break!
If we let Peko go! For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable. Don't worry. The justice that you give your life. However...
Onakuma, the bomb!
I heard your story! Now then, please, who will be chosen as the...
Pardon me, can we please... Pardon.
Continue our discussion.
Yes, but I could...
Strange!
That...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're... Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast!
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. There's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkle... You know, Sonia described...
Justice, the center of justice that is pierced by... That would...
I see!
That's right.
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to...
If she had a translator, that means...
Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?!
Peko, You're not sparkling justice.
Or, you insist that you're sparkling justice.
Would you be able to do that?
It appeared. However, that's perfect. And even if you find out, my duty as a tool. That mask has fulfilled.
What do you mean?
Now that you've already cast your vote,
Hey, be clearer!
I have no purpose.
Tool?
She called herself a tool.
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. What? I mean, besides Peko and Hyoko, someone else was also at the beach house. There is proof that establishes that fact. I see!
Are you talking about the body?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma... That announcement is made when at least 3 people, and in this particular case, the killer. If that's the case, it would mean only Hyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth, that's such a vital clue that it...
No.
Huh?
Yes. From your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. That means I'm just a simple tool.
Careful! That person would have the strongest motive.
You're the only one!
I see. Now I finally see the...
But even if it's the motive, it's just a... Would you call a game like that?
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder. There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister. Because whoever beat the game first... It was the envelope, right? The person who...
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth.
Hey! Why are we talking?
That's why I told you. As I said before, I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on?
The true killer who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru.
What the heck?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, but my young master does. Yeah, I'm sure you realize it by now.
That's a problem. If Pecco's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case...
That's nuts!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. The votes have been cast.
What the...
I guess for now, let's take a...
Hey! Hey!
You just don't know. Hey. No. I am nothing but a tool.
What?
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my own. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end. That is... nothing. Huh?
You fiend.
No. I am nothing but a tool.
Damn it. Damn it! Don't fuck with me!
You...
So...
But...
Oh my! Huh?
But...
Are you serious?
Oh...
But... Hey.
What the?
Damn it!
And so... that is... Hey!
Why, you...
But...
Why?
Shut the hell up!
What are you saying?
Jeez. Huh?
Young master,
What?
Of course!
Be quiet.
D.
It cannot be.
That's obviously wrong.
No.
This is troubling.
I see. Great!
Wrong.
Now then. Huh? Hey. What?
Hold on.
What? Jeez.
Hey.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Young master. Young master!
Hey. Damn it!
Young master.
You. What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Pecco. Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master.
Shut up!
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I have a plan. Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive.
You idiot.
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon after you leave. I must block the door to the road with— Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! You better escape! Sorry.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace. Pecco.
Young master!
Oh, too bad. Why you?
Hey. Jeez. Sorry. Huh?
Young master!
What?
Even so,
Echo.
I am terribly sorry. Goodbye. And please do not cause a senseless killing. I will never feel despair.
So cool!
Young Master Fuyuhiko,
So,
I want you to...
please.
Thrill!
Why?
Now then,
I never needed... You didn't...
let's give it up!
You just... I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you.
Young Master...
Why? Why couldn't you understand?
Let's go!
I need you!
Young Master... Young Master...
Such a waste. Damn it. Such despair. Isn't that right? Listen carefully.
What?
Everyone!
You serious?
He's still...
Do something!
But his blood! He won't stop bleeding!
Can't you? God!
You're so
You stupid brother!
What the heck?
That's wrong!
Huh?
Hey!
Like... Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood!
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients!
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat! So...
Oh.
Damn it.
Perhaps...
However,
Fall might...
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore whether it's better if we let them leave this island or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. That guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair and the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary, even if we have to pay the ultimate price. I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future.
Dangonropa.
Ahem! Good morning! Now then!